This week has been filled with major headlines in the U.S. and around the world. One America's Jennesh Agagas takes us through the top stories of the week.
The week kicks off in Washington, D.C. with a candlelight vigil in honor of National Police Week.
Today, in the heart of our nation's capital, we come together to pay tribute to the American peace officers who made supreme sacrifice, all in the line of duty.
Later, President Trump sounds off on China, warning U.S. tariffs will only get worse after the Asian nation threatened to impose tariffs on $60 billion worth of U.S. imports. Also on Monday,
actress Felicity Huffman pleads guilty to charges stemming from her involvement in the college admissions scandal.
Moving on to Tuesday.
Want to see 2:45?
Entertainment legend Tim Conway dies after battling a brain disorder. He was 85 years old. Plus,
I think it's a very unfortunate thing. I think it's persecution of the president's family.
Donald Trump Jr. agrees to testify once again as Democrats continue to prolong the Russia probe. Later in the Big Apple,
disgraced former New York Congressman Anthony Weiner is released from a halfway house in the Bronx.
It's good to be out. Hope to get back to my family and make up for some lost time.
Midweek, the White House announces that TSA agents are headed to the border.
The deployment could involve as many as 175 law enforcement officials and 400 employees from security operations.
Meanwhile,
the White House announced a new round of sanctions against Iran will be coming very soon. This after the U.S. deployed an aircraft carrier and bomber task force to the region in response to recent provocations.
Plus,
2 more bodies are found in the aftermath of Monday's mid-air collision between sightseeing planes in Alaska.
Also on Wednesday, Alabama becomes the latest state to pass the most restrictive abortion law in the nation. Thursday, the mayor of New York City joins the crowded pool of 2020 Democrat hopefuls.
I'm Bill de Blasio, and I'm running for president because it's time we put working people first.
Plus, the Senate confirms President Trump's pick for Deputy Attorney General Jeffrey Rosen to replace Rod Rosenstein. Later at the Rose Garden,
President Trump outlines his border security and legal immigration plan today.
Our proposal is pro-American, pro-immigrant, and pro-worker. It's just common sense.
Plus,
we have breaking news out of Riverside, California. Do you see that massive hole in the top of this commercial building? There are reports that an F-16 jet crashed into this building just within the last hour.
Finally, on Friday, a judge overseeing the case of Michael Flynn orders the release of transcripts of Flynn's communications with Russian officials, and an historic move in the House.
To bring our nation closer to the founding promise of liberty and justice for all, we today pass the Equality Act and finally fully end discrimination against LGBTQ Americans.
Finally, at the nation's capital, President Trump touts the economy while speaking at the National Association of Realtors, also announcing a deal with Canada and Mexico that would scrap major tariffs. Jennesh Agagas, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.